Welcome to the best show about a Chevelle you're ever gonna see. Alright, we gotta tear an engine apart. Is that cool to you? I like that kind of stuff. Maybe you do too. I hope you do. Anyways, let's get to work. See you in a bit. Alright guys, time to get to work. And anytime you work on an engine like this, the first thing you need to do is disconnect the battery. Check. That gets most of the stuff off the front of the engine. Now, let's tackle the intake manifold. And if you're wondering, the battery tray has now become tool storage. Yep. Yep. Just go with it, all right? I think it's time we look at ripping the distributor out, which means we need to pull plug wires and probably just do base timing on this. So let's do it. Yeah. Looked like someone's trying to live in there for a little bit. Taking somebody's home. This was their home. And now it's gone. Alright, let's turn the motor over and see if we can get this thing at top dead center. I can't see the timing marks. I can't really see anything. I'm getting old. I'm getting really old. Anything? Anything? Gotta be around here somewhere. Gotta be getting close. Let's grab a brush. Wire brush. Let's do this. You see anything? Do you? Do you guys see anything? I don't see anything. I don't know. We're not close. We're not far. Alright, spin it over a little bit. Do a little more cleaning. Well, that looks like the mark. That distributor doesn't look like it's in the right spot. Not even a little. I wonder if it's 180 off. Or if that balancer spun. That could be shit too. I don't know. Well,
I think it's safe to say that distributor's probably not in the right spot. We might have to pull plugs real quick and look at it. But anyways, let's clean the rest of that balancer. Turn it more, turn it more. Spin me, you spin me right round. Like a Chevy engine. I think that's how the song goes. At least one thing looks good on here. About time something did. Well, either that distributor's in the completely wrong place, which is very possible, or that balancer spun, or I don't know. We're gonna have to pull a spark plug and look. All right, next. Let's pull some hoses and let's just get it close to that timing mark and see how that works. Let's do that. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I want to do. And I'm the boss here. Yeah. Spinning. Okay. Let's go with that. Bruh. This alternator's been sitting on the floor for like a week. And look how much dirt's just falling out while it's been kind of getting kicked around on the floor. This is ridiculous. Look at this. There's still dirt coming out of this thing. It just... That's ridiculous. How much dirt can be in an alternator? How much? That's wild. All right, back to work. There. I get rid of that. And that. All right. One hose down. Two hose down. Look, disconnected. See how easy that was? All right, let's see if we get that third hose disconnected. Do. That one's a little bent. Just a little bit. All right. Okay. Will the hose disconnect? Yes. Wow, that's corroded. That's not good. That's got a little corrosion on it. Ew. Okay. That's done. All right. What do I want to do next? Probably go to bed, sleep. Anything else with this tonight? It's hot still. It's still hot. Why is it so hot here? I thought in Idaho it was cooler, but man, I was wrong. But all right, on to the next part. Just for fun, let's loosen up some intake bolts. Let's see if these things will break free or break off. Hopefully not. I really don't want to do that right now, but okay, that one wasn't tight. That one is tighter. Oh, that one didn't break. Thank you. How about you? Will you come loose? Will you loosen up for me? Yep, you're good. Just these outer ones, apparently. Oh, that one's nice. Look at that. That one's real nice. So, let's get you out of here. Let's work on these other bolts real quick. You too, Mr. Solenoid. Loose. Woohoo! Loose. That's a weird angle. Loose. Not even a little bit tight. Cool, that's nice. All right, now we can take some more stuff off the back. Let's do that. See if we get that coil out of there first. Hello, Mr. Coil. That's the wrong size socket. No! Let's see if this socket will work. Let's see if that works. Perfect, 9mm. That makes no sense. Thought the American one would fit, you know, it's an American car, but no, 9mm works. Let's just go with 9mm. See there. Ratchet. Those wires are in really good shape. Really, really good shape. Like, really bad shape. Yeah. Oh. That's probably still good. Yeah. A little rusty. It's fine. Fine. Alright, let's get the bolts out now. Ooh, is that the right size? Is that the right size? No, 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 it's not. Let's try another size, smaller. Is that smaller? Yeah, that's smaller. Let's go with it. Oh yeah, it's always nice when the bolts loosen up. Makes life a lot easier. Dirt, more dirt, 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 dirt. Lots of, get off there. There, dirt. Oops. All right, there it is. One coil bracket with the return spring attachment and the throttle cable holder thingy thing stuff right there. Can you see it? There we go. I got my trusty power torque wrench thing. I don't know if you can you? There we go. I don't know where I got this, but I lost my other wrench, so I had to buy this one. Because that's the way working on cars goes sometimes. Loose enough. Okay, let's see if we can rip that distributor out real quick. There we go. Freedom. Woo! It popped. It made popping sound. Now let's try a bar. Ooh, that smells like old engine. Man, that really smells like old engine. It's been a while since I smelled that. Alright. Let's see if we can lift this thing off. See if it's loose enough again. I think so. Let's see if we can get this thing off of here. You move too. Go down there. Hang out with your buddies. All right, it's the next day, and look, the engine's right where we left it. I don't think it's going anywhere. So let's take a peek down these runners. I actually haven't looked down here yet because I got done around 11 o'clock, had to go to bed. It's like I work or something. So let's take a peek down these runners and see what's there. Let's see if any of this dirt made it down the runners. And we brought a fancy flashlight with us, so let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. How about there? And it's a good thing we pulled the manifold on this, because there's dirt all the way down the runner. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Look down by the valves. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's dirt all the way down around the valves. And so let's look in the back, and same thing, there's dirt all the way down by the valves, which means the valves are open. They probably made it into the cylinders, so we're gonna have to definitely clean up some stuff before we try to get this thing running. Ooh, that one's really bad. There's a lot of stuff down there. Oofda. Okay, let's see if we can look at the back real quick, and same thing. Yeah, if you look right here, this is cylinder number 7. There's a giant spider web built into that cylinder. Yeah, let's pull the heads on this thing. Another reason I want to pull the heads is there's a rock holding a valve open. That's a problem. So definitely ripping the heads. The never-ending cycle of dirt and rocks falling out of the bottom of this car. One day, someday, it'll be clean, and I won't be doing this anymore. So I started smacking the bottom of the car with a broom, trying to get some of the cobwebs off, and I figured out that as I was doing it, most of the field that the car was sitting in actually came with the car for free. Some of the things you get with cars, you don't even have to pay for. Free dirt. Free. No charge. Anyways. Alright, more cleaning. Fortunately, I think it's about time we have to clean up the dirt from the alternator, so let's give it one last shake. Yeah. I'm trying to clean up spider webs on this side. I found dirt too. Again, free. They give away a lot. Like, trying to build a playground with this. Huh. I wonder if any dirt's gonna fall out of this thing. Alright. Cool. More dirt. More dirt. That's a lot of cleaning. Yeah, I need to start cleaning these better. Oh well. Oofda. I don't think we're gonna vacuum all that out through the spark plug hole. Pretty glad we pulled the head. Otherwise this motor would have been toast anyways. Might not be great anyhow, but we're gonna find out just for fun. Why not? All right, let's get the other head off now. Yeah. Remember, tight. That's tight. Tight like a tiger. What is that from? Why do we even say that? What does that have to do with anything? Well, it's a good thing we're pulling the heads. I mean, really. I can't believe how much dirt is in those cylinders. So either they put a heck of a lot in there and it forced it down, or something was running it up, putting it in there. So maybe a mouse or something like that. Either way, it's a darn good thing we took this thing apart. So we're still gonna put it back together. We're still gonna try to run it. Now it's just time to clean it back up. Put some new head gaskets on it after we clean those bores, and let's put it back together and get it running. How's that sound? Let's go take a quick peek at the heads real quick and see what they look like. Well, there's our spider web in that number 7 cylinder, or number 8 cylinder. I guess it was number 7. So, look carboned up. Other than that though, hopefully these things will still run. As far as these heads, or this head, that cylinder's looking pretty rough. That one's pretty rough. So, hopefully we could still use these heads. I'd like to try to. I'll see the best. I'll try to do the best I can to clean them up. But, no promises. But, all right, there they are.
Welcome to an outro. I think that's what they call it. Anyways, this is where I get to disappoint you and let you know that you get to tune in next time to see if we get this engine running. We're at a stopping point at this juncture. We need to figure out if those heads are any good. We need to go over them, look them over, clean a lot of stuff, and I don't think I want to torture you too bad with all that stuff. And I want to get something for you to look at, because we're all dying to see a Chevelle. I know I am. I want more Chevelle. We're like an AA group for Chevelles. So let's pause here, and then we'll come back here again soon and see if we can get it running. Unfortunately, this did not go the way I thought it was going to. I didn't realize dirt was going to make it that far into the engine. And so we got a lot of cleaning to do, a lot more than I thought we were going to have to. And so we got to get that done. Tune in again soon, and we'll see if this thing runs. We're either going to reuse these heads or we're going to get another set. One way or another, I'm going to try to use this factory short block and see if it works. I don't really care. I know it's going to cost some money. It's entertaining. I want to see if this thing runs. And hopefully it does. Join me again soon. Can't wait to see you.